Hi, I'm James McCauley, and if you're watching this, you're probably drawn to breathwork not as a trend, but as a tool for real change. Maybe you're a coach, a yoga teacher, therapist, maybe you've been through your own healing journey and you want to guide others through theirs. Or maybe you just know deep down that the world needs more grounded, capable people who can hold space when things get messy. Here's what I'm going to show you. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through how we train facilitators in just 2 days to guide safe, powerful breathwork sessions. Sessions that help people feel again, release what's stuck, and come back to themselves. Not performative breathwork, not just intensity for the sake of it, real, embodied, nervous system informed facilitation. And you'll leave with a practical framework you can use immediately, whether that's with clients, in workshops, or just for the people you care about. And here's the thing, a lot of people are drawn to this work, but they hesitate. They don't trust themselves to hold a space when someone starts shaking or crying or goes silent. They worry, what if I say the wrong thing? What if I push too hard? What if someone gets overwhelmed and I don't know how to help them come back? So they stay in their heads. They keep learning about breathwork instead of actually doing it. And the people who need their help, well, they stay stuck too. Or worse, they go to someone who does facilitate, but without the proper training, without trauma awareness, without nervous system literacy. And that can do more harm than good. The cost of waiting isn't just your own growth, it's the people you could have helped. It's the workshops you didn't run, and it's the confidence you never built. So why am I the one teaching this? Well, I didn't set out to become a breathwork facilitator. At 22, I lost my voice after a serious bout of alcoholism. I had surgery on my vocal cords, couldn't speak for almost a month, and in that silence, I was forced to reconnect with something that I'd been ignoring. My breath and my body. And that sent me down a 10-year path of yoga, NLP, somatic therapy, trauma-informed practice, working across more than 20 countries, from corporate teams in Dubai to therapists in Europe to seekers at festivals and events. I've trained hundreds of facilitators, I've led thousands of sessions, and what I kept seeing was this. Most trainings teach you what to do, but very few teach you how to build and hold the space when things get real. So I built Phoenix, and it's a method that blends functional breathwork, nervous system science, hypnotic language, and trauma-informed touch into a clear, repeatable system that anyone can learn. It's grounded, it's practical, and it works. So let me break down what makes Phoenix different. Most breathwork trainings focus on one thing, the breath pattern. But real transformation doesn't just come from breathing harder or faster, it comes from how you hold space. And the Phoenix method has 3 core pillars. Number 1 is functional breathwork. We start with how you breathe every day, because if your nervous system isn't safe, no deeper work can land. You learn CO2 tolerance, breath holds, nasal work, tools to shift from panic to presence anytime, anywhere. And this isn't just a warm-up, it's the foundation. Number 2 is hypnotic language and NLP. It's not just what you breathe, it's what you hear while you breathe. In an altered state, your subconscious is listening. So we teach you how to use language that disarms the inner critic, plants new beliefs, and creates safety for release. Precision, not guidance. Number 3 is transformational breathwork with somatic touch. And this is where it all comes together. Music through headphones, trauma-informed consensual touch, verbal cues, and body-based prompts. A hand on the chest, a grounding palm on the spine. It bypasses language entirely and it tells the body, you're safe now. You can let go. Sometimes people cry, sometimes they shake, sometimes they laugh, sometimes they dance. But what happens is exactly what needs to happen. And you'll know how to hold them through it safely, skillfully, and with care. Now I know what you might be thinking, does this actually work? Look, I've facilitated for thousands of people at this point, and just this year we've trained over 200 facilitators. Their testimonials are right here on this page, and there are dozens more on my YouTube channel if you want to dive deeper. We've trained hundreds of facilitators across Dublin, London, Amsterdam, Dubai, Barcelona, Vienna, and in many other cities. And people come from all backgrounds: coaches, therapists, yoga teachers, corporate trainers, people who've just been through their own healing, and they leave with the same thing: clarity, confidence, and a system that works. So here's what the training actually looks like. Day 1, dive deep into the method. We start at 10 a.m. You'll experience the work firsthand, not just learn about it. Live NLP and breathwork demos, functional breathwork, bodywork techniques and integration, and a full transformational session with headsets. By the end of day 1, you will have felt what your future clients will feel. In day 2, you step into the role of facilitator, and this is where you practice even more. Breathwork mini demos with partners, NLP for facilitators, how to use language that lands, visualization tools and coaching practice, and a final deep breathwork session and integration. You'll facilitate, you'll receive feedback, and you'll leave ready. What you'll walk away with: a complete, repeatable framework for guiding breathwork sessions, trauma-informed safety protocols and nervous system literacy, NLP language patterns for subconscious rewiring, hands-on practice with real-time coaching, a comprehensive facilitator manual, which is yours to keep, and certification as a Phoenix Breathwork Facilitator. You'll also have access to our global facilitator community, post-training support, and QA calls. And here's something very unique. The day after the training, you're invited to co-facilitate at a live Phoenix Fire Night. This is our large-scale public breathwork event, and that means 24 hours after learning, you're already stepping into leadership. You're guiding real people, you're building real confidence, because most trainings will send you home to practice someday, but we put you in the room the next day. Now here's what you need to know. We only take 24 people per training, not because we want to be exclusive, but because this work requires space, attention, safety. If there are 50 people in the room, I can't give you the feedback you need, and you can't practice properly. The container breaks, and so we cap it at 24. So if something inside you is saying yes, if you're ready to step into this skill set, this confidence, this community, let's do it. And now I know you might have some questions, so let me answer the most common ones. I'm brand new to breathwork. Is it too advanced for me? Not at all. We trained complete beginners who've gone on to lead their own workshops. You don't need experience, you need willingness. And we'll meet you exactly where you are. I'm already a certified breathwork facilitator. Will I learn anything new? Yes, most definitely. Most trainings teach breath patterns, but we teach facilitation, how to hold the space, read the room, use the language, apply touch, and work with the nervous system. Even experienced facilitators tell us this changed their practice. What if I can't make it to the fire night the day after? The fire night is optional. It's a bonus, not a requirement. You'd still get full certification and all the training benefits. Is this safe? What if someone has trauma or a medical condition? Safety, safety, safety. Safety is our foundation. We teach trauma-informed protocols, contraindications, and how to create a container where people feel held, not pushed. You'll learn when not to facilitate, how to assess readiness, and how to support someone who needs to pause. Will I really feel confident after just 2 days? Yeah, because you'll practice, not just watch. It's an incredibly immersive experiential training. You're not reading in a book and looking at me with the PPTs. You're facilitating in pairs, receiving feedback, and experiencing the method yourself. Most students say they feel ready to lead within the first week after the training. What's the refund policy? If within the first day you feel this isn't for you, we'll refund you in full. No questions asked. We want people in the room who are ready, not people who feel stuck. So here's what happens next. Below this video, you'll see a button that says book your spot now. When you click on it, you'll be taken to a secure checkout page, and once you're in, you'll get immediate access to a welcome email with all the logistics, pre-training materials to help you prepare, access to a private facilitator community. So click below, book your spot, and let's breathe together. The world doesn't need more information. It needs grounded facilitators, calm, courageous, and clear. people who can hold space when things get real, who can guide others back to their bodies, back to their breath, back to their truth. Phoenix Breathwork is a path to becoming that person for yourself, for others, and for transformation that lasts. I hope to see you in the next training, and let's rise together.